The sun was dying behind the red quarries. An old pickup truck was kicking up dust on a forgotten road. On the seat beside me, no medals, no trophies, no titles. Just a worn Bible, calloused hands, and a clear conscience. Because there are things money will never learn to buy. Across the desert where men sell their souls for watches shining on the wrist of illusion. I saw castles built upon wet sand falling apart at the first thunder.
While the wind swept across rusted signs and promises made by ambition, I kept moving along through the dark mountains with truth serving as my direction.
At an abandoned station beside the highway, I met an old man with a deep gaze. No gold on his fingers, no fame in the papers, yet he carried more wealth than many kings in this world, he said.
Sun, iron only discovers its strength when it meets the fire without running away.
And those words became engraved like a chisel in the stone within me. Not every victory fits inside a photograph. Not every giant deserves admiration. There are men who rule entire cities, yet never ruled their own hearts. Gold cannot buy character, and power cannot buy worth. The mountain does not bow to the wind, and truth is never sold for favor. Wisdom to choose the right path, courage to remain standing, justice in the hands that labor, temperance against the tide. When everything else disappears and the dust returns to the ground, only what God engraved remains within the stones of the heart. The storm found me in the canyons, tearing through the sky with its brutal voice. But I learned that a man's strength is not born when everything goes well. It is born in the silence of decisions, when nobody is watching you, when you could choose the easy road, yet decide to remain standing.
Today I see my golden cracks reflect in the fire of the sunset. Every loss became wisdom, every fall taught me how to rise.
The sculptor of the valley was not seeking perfection nor monuments for display. He was searching for a whole man who could serve without selling out or giving up.
The horizon never belongs to the impatient, and honor never blooms from vanity. The longest road that exists is the one that leads to true integrity.
Gold cannot buy character, and applause cannot buy worth. The highest rock remains when falls, splendor collapses. Wisdom to see farther, courage to keep moving, justice to treat others rightly, temperance to resist corruption.
When iron meets the fire and the soul finds redemption, the richest man in this world is the one who governs his own heart.
Night fell upon the road, the stars appeared above the hills. and the old lesson remains. There are treasures that rust, there are empires that disappear, but virtue remains like stone, remains like gold, remains forever.